Die Panzerwerfer 42
Panzer mit aufmontierten Werfern. Mehr und mehr geben sie mit ihrem vernichtenden Feuer der Schlacht ihr Gepräge. Deutsche Truppen durchfahren einen harten Kampf die rückeroberte Ortschaft.
The concept for the Panzerwerfer 42 emerged genuinely an unhindered for the self-propelled armored rocket launcher capable of rapid. The Panzerwerfer 42 featured a 150mm 10-barrel Nebelwerfer rocket launcher capable of traversing 270 degrees and elevating up to 80 degrees. The Nebelwerfer or smoke launcher was a World War II German weapon system which could deliver shells with chemical munitions as well as high explosive shells. The weapon was developed by and assigned to the Army's Nebeltruppen or smoke troops. The Nebeltruppen was a specialized branch of the German artillery responsible for developing and implementing equipment and doctrines in the field of chemical warfare and artificial fog. Having become an autonomous weapon in 1936, it constituted, from 1940 and throughout the Second World War, a powerful tool with a strong growth in its numbers due to the improvement in the performance and tactics of using its innovative and emblematic equipment, the rocket launcher. Organization-wise, die Nebeltruppen
Panzer mit aufmontierten Werfern. Mehr und mehr geben sie mit ihrem vernichtenden Feuer der Schlacht ihr Gepräge. Deutsche Truppen durchfahren einen harten Kampf die rückeroberte Ortschaft.
These self-propelled batteries were often attached to the attacking Panzer battalion to provide fire support during an attack. Standard combat tactics include deploying vehicles to concentrate fire on a designated target. However, in many instances, crews operated from separate locations within the same firing range to converge fire on a predetermined objective. Love diving deeper into military history? This video is supported by my YouTube members who get exclusive videos weekly, not available anywhere else for their kind support. You can join their ranks easily. Just hit the join button now to get the exclusive videos and much more. Thank you for supporting me. I couldn't be doing it without your help. If you want to know more about Germany's Panzer tactics, check out my ebook in the description. The rocket launcher was primarily used for large-scale barrages against Soviet defensive positions, where saturating a broad area with firepower proved more effective than precise artillery strikes. The Panzerwerfer's rocket salvos covered vast areas, amplifying the psychological impact of the battle. The noise, thick smoke, flying shrapnel, and scattered debris created a devastating spectacle as the rockets struck and detonated. From 1942, their designation changed from Nebelwerfer to simply Werfer or launcher. As part of its general expansion, the Waffen-SS began to form its own Werfer units from 1943. These were organized much the same as their army counterparts. Each Panzerwerfer vehicle had a three-man crew consisting of a commander-driver, a gunner, and a radio operator. With around 300 launchers and 289 unarmed ammunition-carrying variants, the vehicles were produced between 1943 and 1945. It was not as numerous as the German army's more common artillery units, but proved to be a valuable asset in the battle. The Panzerwerfer 42 saw its initial combat use on the Eastern Front from 1943. While no definite evidence confirms its presence at the Battle of Kursk, some accounts suggest that early prototypes may have been field tested in that campaign. In the vast Russian steppes, the vehicle's ability to unleash massed rocket barrages proved invaluable against Soviet defensive positions. The combination of explosive force, thick smoke, and the terrifying screech of incoming rockets had a significant psychological impact on enemy troops. However, the Panzerwerfer's effectiveness was often undermined by its limited range of about 4,000 meters and mobility issues. The half-track design, while superior to standard trucks, still struggled with rough terrain and deep snow, making it less effective than fully tracked artillery systems. Nevertheless, its ability to rapidly relocate after firing helped to reduce vulnerability to counter-battery fire. The Panzerwerfer 42 made its Western Front debut in May of 1944, just weeks before the D-Day landings. German rocket artillery units, including the 7th Werfer Brigade or Brigade, utilized these vehicles in the defense of Normandy. British and Canadian forces were among the first Western allies to encounter these rocket barrages, particularly around the area of Cannes. The 84th Regiment of the 7th Werfer Brigade, equipped with around 14 Panzerwerfers, played a key role in launching harassing fire on advancing Allied troops. Despite its firepower, the Panzerwerfer 42 was not a precision weapon. The sheer spread of its salvos meant that many rockets missed their intended targets, making it less effective in engagements requiring pinpoint accuracy. The Allies quickly adapted, employing counter-battery tactics and airstrikes to neutralize German rocket artillery positions. The Battle of the Bulge in December of 1944 saw the Panzerwerfer 42 used in its largest and most concentrated salvos. The German forces launched their surprise winter offensive through the Ardennes. Massed rocket barrages from Werfer units created chaos and confusion among Allied defenders. Some of the most iconic wartime photographs of the Panzerwerfer in action came from this period, showing these lethal weapons in the thick of the battle. However, by early 1945, German logistics were crumbling. Fuel shortages, Allied air superiority, and increasing mechanical failures limited the Panzerwerfer's effectiveness. The surviving units were often relegated to defensive roles, supporting last-ditch German efforts in the Ruhr and along the retreat to Berlin. In the war's closing months, the Panzerwerfer 42 was used extensively in Germany's final stand, particularly in the defense of Berlin. Many of these vehicles were destroyed or abandoned as Soviet and American forces overrun German positions. The Panzerwerfer 42 was a fearsome but flawed weapon. Its ability to launch devastating rocket barrages made it a valuable psychological tool, yet its inaccuracy, limited mobility, and logistical challenges prevented it from being a game changer. Despite its shortcomings, it left a lasting mark on World War II's battlefields and remains a fascinating piece of German military history. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to support my channel, check out the PayPal donation link in the description or consider becoming a member. To make sure you don't miss my future work, subscribe to my channel please and press the bell notification button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.